there, it's Bridget Reed, District Peer Mentor Teacher, and this is the third video in the series for this school year. And I'm really appreciative you were tuning in. And I briefly want to talk a little bit about the focus for the next 2 weeks, and that really is going to be on the grading for our mentees of their students. And there's just a lot of unknowns for our new teachers of what that looks like, and as mentors we really have to step it up within the next week or two to really make sure that they are supported in this area. Talk a little bit with your mentees within the next week, even though the end of the grading period is not until a week from Friday. It's really important that this week they understand that they really need to look at those grades right now to get ahead of the game with parent contacts if there is an issue. And by being proactive and contacting parents now, it's going to stop a lot, as you know, surprises for those parents where that's when the administrator starts getting a phone call of, I didn't even know this was going on. So just making sure your mentees know now this is the week. If there are any surprises, to really make that call home, get that email home, and really talking to the students about some of those grades or projects or assignments that are outstanding and how to get that in. Talk a little bit with your mentees about the student progression plan and what that looks like, and especially in the instance where a student is below grade level but is getting a C or higher in the grade. That really needs to be reconciled and discussed, and your new teacher may not know that. So you really need to talk with them a little bit about that. Have that discussion with them too, as far as what your barometer looks like as far as grading and grading for behavior. What would get an N for a student? A lot of our new teachers don't have that background to know where to put those grades, so that discussion's really important. Also, especially for elementary school, what are the comments? What do you comment on? Is it data driven? Is it behaviors in the classroom? So please have that discussion with your new teachers. The last thing we want is for them to be copying and pasting. Every single student gets the exact same comments, and the teachers need to know also how long this might take. Elementary, very different than secondary. The secondary report cards are collected by the district, but different in the elementary school level. So go over time frames with your new teachers of what that looks like and how for them to pace it for themselves. This can be a really overwhelming procedure, and really kind of talk to them about how many grades should be in the grading system for there to be an accurate assessment. Are they mastering the standards for the parents, for those report cards going home? So that's really the focus that I'd like within the next week and a half. If you are looking for a focus and you have not had this conversation with your new teachers, really having that discussion with them, especially the timing. The last thing they want is to be up at midnight doing the report cards the day before they're due. So this is going to stop a lot of headaches for them after the fact if they get that parent contact done now, and also to figure out the timing of how long does it take for me to do report cards. Really share your story with them. And again, through Microsoft Teams, if you have any questions, suggestions, Lynette, Linda, and myself, we are really interested, and I hope you're starting to get used to the platform. I know this is a learning lesson for all of us, and I really appreciate everything you're doing with our new teachers. It's a huge part of our retention plan to keep the best teachers we have, and as teacher leaders, I can't thank you enough. Again, have a great day, and any questions, get a hold of us. Thank you.